Here we are in the Badlands here in South Dakota. We started this road trip last night, and we drove from Cincinnati, leaving about midnight, and got here. It's around maybe 3 o'clock South Dakota time. We made great time. It is the year 2007. Badlands. Our next stop will be, of course, the Mount Rushmore. Okay, well, I think we've seen quite a bit. But yeah, this goes on for miles, but you got the idea of what we can see here. We are at Mount Rushmore, and there's the carving. We got Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln. It's a nice day with the overcast. Makes it a little easier to get a good photo. And why is it called Rushmore there, Josh?
When they were carving it, they were over budget and over time, and they kept telling them to rush more and get it done. So they left all the rocks at the bottom there.
They are left on the bottom. They had to rush more. There it is. Now you know the historic fact.
That sounds reasonable, I guess.
Good morning. We are heading towards Yellowstone. Have to go through the mountains first. So these are the mountains that we're approaching right now. So these are all part of the Rocky Mountains. Okay, we put off a lookout area, so we still got ways to climb up to the top, but just thought we'd do a real quick stop right here. So you definitely got a great view from up here.
Probably see 50 miles in the distance.
I think that's where the town was located that we just came from. Maybe in that area.
Pretty cool place to fly the drone.
Okay. We got the drone going now.
So
It's up pretty high and just kind of overlooks everything. definitely part of the Rocky Mountains here in Wyoming still. We're about 2 hours away from Yellowstone. But we, I guess, keep getting closer and closer. But got some spectacular views along the way. Incredible lookout. Just have to be driving by and saw all this. Look at the road as it winds back and forth. Just lots of great views. And I don't know how far that is, but these are some huge mountains. I think those are snow caps on the tops too. Some of the distant mountains. Great view.
Seriously? He just asked if anyone was in there. I'm sure there's nobody using this outhouse.
Wrong, huh? Aren't you having a good day? Just so you know, this thing is about 10 feet, maybe less. Yeah, about 10 feet away from me. He's making a lot of noise. You can see some steam coming off up there. This is one of the geysers. The Moore's geyser, maybe? I'm not sure. But you definitely get the smell of sulfur. It's not a real strong sulfur smell, but you can smell it.
Alright, Ron, where are we at?
We are at the Grand, Grand something. Not charismatic.
Not charismatic.
Not prismatic?
Grand Prismatic, yeah. Josh, any interesting fun facts for us? What's going on here?
Yeah, back when this was much smaller, it was just the good prismatic.
It wasn't the Grand?
No.
Makes sense.
Wouldn't lie to you, unless I thought I was gonna get in trouble.
You know that's right.
I hear the really yellow, but you just see all the steam coming off everywhere. There's a lot of people here. Just constantly walking by. Just look down on this bridge over here. Okay, Grand Prismatic Spring right here. Look at all the colors and the steam just coming off of there. And the people. Well, we just got here, and Old Faithful is going off already. So perfect timing. Hopefully it'll keep going for a few minutes.
So here we are in the Grand Tetons National Park, and it's almost sunset.
Okay, so here we are in Salt Lake City, coming up to the Mormon Tabernacle. So I'll get a better video of it here in a minute. Just walking down the street. It's about 3 in the morning. Nobody around hardly at all. Very quiet city. Very clean city also. Okay, this is a closer view of the Mormon Tabernacle. It's quite impressive at nighttime. I know it has to be very impressive in the daytime too, but at nighttime, with all the lights lit up, it is it's pretty interesting building. Built in 1867. This temple square has maybe 20 buildings that all have to do with the Mormon church. And this is the very center, the tabernacle. It's got the angel on top. I don't know if it'll focus in. I heard he's made of pure gold. I don't know if that's true or not. as far as you can see in all directions. Just white salt. It almost looks like snow. Except for these mountains over here. Okay, here comes Matt driving. I got up to 85. We'll see. He's going to try to go for 90. I'm zoomed in pretty close right now. If I zoom out, you'll get the idea of how far he is. It's really hard to tell how fast he's going because everything looks the same. So even though I'm moving the camera, it doesn't look like he's moving at all sometimes.
Alright, so they're gonna see how fast they can take it. Josh just took it up to 80. Ron's gonna shoot for 100. And I'm gonna stand here and hope they don't hit me. Starting to see other cars come out here, but we got out here for the sunrise, flew the drone, took a bunch of pictures. It's been a lot of fun. All right, here they are. See if they come back and pick me up, or if I'm gonna have to walk back to Cincinnati. Oh, good. Straight for me.
Try it.
All right, Josh is doing his last trial run on the Bonneville Salt Flats. He has to beat. He wants to get up to 100 miles an hour.
And if I do 103, it'll be a bonus. All right, tell me when you're ready. I'm buckled up. Ready?
I guess. All right.
10. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80.
Try not to hit wrong.
guess I'm shaking. I stopped at what, 102?
No, you broke the barrier first, so we broke it at 85. You went to 102.
Oh. There we go. Alright, we're coming up on Ron right
We
here.
might see if Ron can beat that 108, because he might want to.
Probably will.
It's the trick is not to go hard on the brakes afterwards and burn them out. That's why it takes a while though.
Bonneville Salt Flats. This is exactly what this area is for.
This is it. Did you want to try to beat the record?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. Thank you.
108.
108.
It wouldn't go any faster.
No.
It just stopped and the needle started going back down.
Lots of fun. By the way, today's the day of the solar eclipse, which will be later today. So that's been a big thing that everybody's been talking about. So we'll be able to witness that. So you should see the salt buildup on the tires over here, or on the
Oh, my shoes.
I don't know if it's.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's on the flap. Come over here. Look at the.
Look
flap.
at the shoes, Ron. Did you look at the shoes?
Yeah. Look at the flap.
Just.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
That's fantastic. Get a V8 next time.
So yeah, we'll have to take our shoes off.
Well, the trick was not burning the brakes out afterwards, then, and you know,
Right,
like
right. You want to
feathering
slow
them.
down.
That's why you need all
Slowly.
the space,
Okay.
So those are our trial runs at the Bonneville Salt Flats.
which we had all to ourselves for an hour.
Awesome. Alright, Ron, so what's going on right now?
Okay, well today, of course, is the solar eclipse, and it's supposed to take place around noon time today. And so we're just driving by, we saw, whoa, look at this nice little canyon here. So me and Josh thought, we're doing good time-wise, let's stop in to check it out. And we come down here, and there's all these people wearing these glasses. We go, oh, the eclipse. We said, so what time does that start? They go, it has started already. We were really cool. I asked one of the ladies, can I borrow your glasses? She goes, sure. And then as soon as I asked that, one other guy goes, hey, I got an extra pair, here you go. And so he gave us these pair of glasses. Here, Josh is wearing the glasses right now. We You know, we should let you look through the camera, through the glass to see if we can see it.
That'd be interesting.
It's tough.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So let's find the sun. Shouldn't be too hard. There it is.
Watching the eclipse with the glasses that's going to be, again, amazing all the time. So Matt decides to get his drone out, and he flew this out over this canyon here to get pictures of the arch. I think he even went through the arch of the bridge. So got amazing pictures, and as we're standing here just watching, somebody had also two people jump off the side of the bridge and parachute down to below. So we try to get some photos of that, but it's just amazing, you know, what we have seen. Just randomly, you know what, this will be an interesting place to stop real quick. A lot more interesting than what we had planned.
Yeah.
So it's been good. It's been good stuff.
So we are at Bruneau Sand Dunes State Park, and Ron is hiking up to the top of this tiny, tiny hill, and he's making friends in the process. No, he's only going up a little bit, and he's doing the sit-down board, not the stand-up board. Alright, so he's got wax on the bottom of the board. He's gonna try it. Ready? Yep.
He's laughing.
No broken bones.
I think you lost your hat.
And it's Josh's turn next.
Alright.
Ron's getting all the sand out of his hair.
Ooh, there he goes. One wipe out.
Got it.
Good job.
Okay, Josh is getting ready to come down. We're getting the drone set up first to record it, but he made it to the top of the hill. That shows you how high that hill is, and it's a workout to get to the top. Here he goes. Here he comes, and I'm going to film.
Sands are out.
Just now entered the Redwood forest, so it is true, the trees all of a sudden got much taller. So as soon as we entered this area, it's kind of hard to see how big these are from this video, but they are huge and just a lot larger. They're wide. Yeah, it's just pretty amazing right now. Pacific Ocean. We're in a little town called Crescent City here in Northern California. Not sure, I don't think that's a lighthouse out there, but it's an island with a little building on it. It's a great picture with the trees on that thing, you know, just out in the water, in the bay. These rocks are everywhere. You know, even out in the bay, you see all these rocks.
Perfect 46 degrees.
It is a little chilly out. I'm still wearing shorts and a t-shirt. When you see Matt, I think he's coming around the corner. He is dressed for winter.
In August.
It's in August, yeah. So he's nice and warm, but the rest of us, we're bearing it. It's not just a regular cliff. That's a cliff. Okay, both you guys look this way also. While you're doing your thing.
Alright, Ron, so where are we at?
Yeah, we're in Crescent City, Northern California. We drove through a part of the Redwood Forest, but here we wanted to come to the ocean also. So behind me is the Pacific Ocean. And it's a little chilly out, but I'm still in my shorts and t-shirt and able to handle it okay. But for August, it's a little cooler than what we usually have in Ohio. Definitely a beautiful day, a little hazy out, but that's fine. You can still see pretty far out into the ocean.
Oh yeah.
The black rocks are amazing. You know, not what you see on the East Coast very often.
No. And where were we a year ago?
A year ago, we were up in the New England states. We were up in Maine, and we're in Massachusetts, and got to see the seashore, the Atlantic Ocean. This year, the Pacific Ocean.
So see the shining sea in
The shining sea, exactly.
Yeah, in 1 year.
You guys were just this year alone to see the shining sea.
Yeah, that's hard to say, isn't it?
The shining sea.
Yeah. Probably not going to taste it.
And then stop and hike.
We are at the Redwood Forest. This is the Jedediah Smith
Redwood State Park.
Redwood State Park. And what's this area called that we're walking to?
Stout Grove.
Stout
Memorial.
Grove Memorial. So just look at these trees. I just turn around like, whoa, there's a lot of trees here. They're huge. See this little kid here climbing, we're looking at it next to it.
Huge trees.
Yep. And they go up really high. Just more pictures. Oh, that is one big tree. Is that the biggest one we've seen yet?
Probably. You mean widest?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
No, there's one over there. Yeah, that I had Ron stand by that was bigger than that, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Okay.
Oh, this one you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
No. Yeah, the tree itself is pretty big. So this is the tore through tree in, what is this? Klamath, California.
So here we are at the tore through tree. This is a tree that you can drive through. As Matt demonstrates, you can walk through also. It's a pretty big tree. So we're going to drive through this thing also. See if I can see. Oh yeah, that is one big tree. Go ahead, Josh. He was walking through it also.
Yeah! Best experience ever.
So when I knock on this thing, it is really hard. Oh, that sounds kind of hollow.
We're gonna drive through quick.
Not good.
That's like rock though.
Yeah, that side is solid. Yeah, that sounds soft. Okay, these guys are going to drive through it right now to show that you can drive through this tree. We'll get on the other side here. Looks like a pretty tight squeeze, but I think you can do it. Okay, good job. Okay, this one's called Big Tree. And it's pretty big. Starts here, and you have to go all the way over there to see the other side of it.
This is fun.
It is huge. It is 286 feet tall. So as we're walking, it's really hard to tell because you can't tell size, but I'll just kind of film for a second as we walk up to this one tree here in front of Matt. And you'll get the idea, because from a distance say, oh, that's just a regular tree, but as you get closer and closer, you begin to realize how big this thing is. It is huge.
Kind of like 3 trees in one.
There it is.
Perfect place for a tree house.
I saw this tree. It fell down. This tree that got cut because it fell across the path, and then another tree grew in its place, and this tree that's been growing in its place is huge, you know, or not in its place but over top of the tree that came down. So that means, you know, the tree has to be what, 50 75 years old, that's grown up since then. So that thing was cut down years ago, and this other tree has come up in its place. Amazing.
We're now in Washington. What's the name of this park?
This is Olympic National Park.
Olympic National.
We're in Olympic National Park.
Oh, nice.
Ron's allowed to make fun of us once we've been making fun of him the whole way.
Yeah.
He's just
well,
an
that's
easy
true.
target. That is a pretty cool building.
Yeah.
Are you gonna make fun of that too?
I don't think we're gonna catch sunset. Don't really have any of those out here.
Walking down to the beach. This is the furthest northwest point in the United States. We've been watching Canada for a while too. Part of the trail.
So I'm writing a book. It's called Road Trippin'. Yeah. But if I was, this would definitely make it into that book. This whole area.
Trail. It's a little bit longer than I thought it would be, but it's been a very fascinating hike that we've had. Most of it going downhill again, so we do have to hike back up. But the terrain and everything is just beautiful. The sun is still up, so we're thinking we're going to see a sunset.
Great idea for a path, though.
Okay, so there's a little lookout area, and when you come out here, it's just amazing the things that we see. It's like a little cove or something with some huge rocks right there, and the sun has made it hard to see exactly what those rocks look like, but you might get an idea. Beautiful area. Look at the trees, the rocks, the bay, the sun. There's the sun. So here we have I don't know what you call it, but this rock formation, and there's a cave there. I can't see it from this point, but we just saw it a minute ago. But there's another cave, and all the water just comes rushing in. Just how it goes up and down as the waves come up and down. The sun is shining, so it's making for an incredible video also.
Wow. But wait, there's more! So is that Canada all the way over there?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we finally reached a point, and it is amazing out here. The sun is absolutely beautiful. There's a lighthouse on the island across the bay there on the island. Met a lot of friends from this gentleman who used to live in Sharonville.
Yeah.
Others that we talked to are from Canada and
Indiana, Midwest.
Indiana. So San Diego. Where are you guys from?
Too.
Wisconsin, but we live in Milwaukee.
Okay, you live here. All right. Well, we're from Cincinnati, so lots of good people out here. Over, what's a Puget Sound to Seattle? Where's downtown? You would think you'd see downtown, but
Well, I think it's like fingers that we got.
okay. So it'll take us a little while to maneuver around. It's approximately an hour to get there. We got the best spot, the very front spot on the boat. We got a car back here. There's our car. Front one. Here's the Space Needle, looking straight up at it. Here we are at the base of it. Definitely some interesting buildings around here too. This building right here, just interesting how it all comes together. Yeah, you're gonna do a little, what do they call it? On the horizon. Call that again? Panoramic. You wanna do that? I did. You did already? I've done several.
So this is the Pike's Place Fish Market. Or upstairs it is. Miniature car dealer.
Does it smell good, or?
It smells like food.
Josh, get a picture of
You don't want me to take your picture? I'm not very good at that.
More than anything. Do you just want it to be okay, or what are you wanting?
No, it's 10-1. That's it. Alright, so we are here at the Theodore Roosevelt National Park. This is apparently still part of the Badlands. And I think this is called the Painted Canyon Run? Yeah. It's what, 8 in the morning. Just driving back from Seattle to Minneapolis and saw this on the way.